The feeling of not to be trusted is so degrading. It's so degrading. It's a hurt that I can't describe in words. To be not trusted. Society didn't trust me. Family turned their back on me. I didn't even trust myself. So now part of my journey is accountability. That's why I'm doing this story. First time that I got in trouble was 1983. And I was sent to a youth facility, Sand Hill Youth Center, and I was raped. And that changed my life. After doing 3 years, I got out. I started doing cocaine and marijuana and drinking. And I began to start stealing to supply my addiction. And nothing was safe around me. I started stealing from my family, friends, and I went to prison again. Nothing changed. And it ended up bringing me to prison 11 times. 27 years that I'll never get back. Never, ever get back. The last time I went to prison, my mama died. She was my best friend. She was somebody I could go to and talk to. She was my support. You know, even though I was out there on drugs, I was stealing from her and everything, she still loved me. And that was real important to me. And so this time, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to show my mom that I can do it. Because for 50-something years, my mom never seen me clean. I get out of prison and they dropped me off at the front of Urban Ministry. A couple of days later, Anthony Bass came. He said, come on back through the class, because I had went through the class before I had went to prison, but I didn't listen to nothing. So I went back this time, and I listened. Anthony believed in me, and it made me start believing in myself. I allowed StepUp to love on me this time. See, StepUp ain't just somewhere you go to get job training. StepUp is a place that taught me how to live. Everything that I've accomplished has come from the impact that StepUp Ministry had on me.
You want to give yourself a chance, right? You don't put on that paper, what? Ain't nobody give you no chance. That's what you think.
After I graduated, this company right here, they wanted to hire me. My supervisor, Ron, said, I want to hire you, you know, because I used to volunteer here. And I've been here now going on 19 months.
Crazy, but I really didn't want to lose it. So I had to tell them to come to see
A
you.
lot of people look at it and say, well, it's just a janitor job. Not to me. It requires me to be honest. You know, it helps me support my son. And I used to stay right here at Urban Ministry on this bed. You know, but now I have keys to every office here. It's like I won the lottery. That's how, you know, awesome it is. Man, when I first got my apartment, I walked in and I just started crying. I just sat down and I just started crying, and I thanked the Lord. Having an apartment, man, after coming from being homeless for years, it makes me feel like a man. It makes me feel like, okay, you're a grown man now. And I'm enjoying that feeling. And I'm with Wheels of Hope, and I'm waiting on a car, and StepUp Ministry submitted my application. They accepted my application. That probably will be the icing on the cake. When I get this car, I'll probably start crying because I have put myself, whew, where I've been and where I'm at now.
These are not tears of pain. These are tears of joy. Because I should have died. I should have died. But I'm here. Like I said, the car will be icing on the cake. It will be icing on the cake. Everybody needs a second chance. Everybody.